Capitalist Cthulu here. Oh, sorry, I audio reverb. Jeez. That's the kind of quality you come to expect from us at this point. So, what this segment's going to be is me elaborating on topics I've touched upon in the blog without the two losers commenting in the background, the straight men commenting in the background. Now, good thing I got him off my campus. But it's going to be me going over basically topics ranging from philosophy to more to the economy, to the more practical aspects of like laws and government stuff. And I do want to say right up front that I have no allegiance to any title, to any label, to any person. I have loyalty to some people, but that doesn't mean I believe whatever they say. So, while I lean to the voluntarist side, I'm also a pragmatic voluntarist. I do believe, and this is going to turn some people off perhaps right away, but if you want to have your ideas challenged and have a different way of looking at it, I would recommend not leaving right away, because that would be counterproductive. I am for for less government. I am for no government, actually, because I don't see how using force on someone is practical or moral. But I will touch on that some other time. I'm also a skeptic. I would think about it something like an agnostic leaning, because I do believe in the first cause, because I think anything else is just impossible or impractical. I mean, the idea of infinite regress is, that would mean that it would take an infinite amount of time for this moment to even exist, and clearly that can't be the case. There had to have been something at the beginning, so I am agnostic, but I do believe in a first cause. I'm a skeptic, but I believe in a beginning, because everything has to have a beginning. It's just the way it is. Some people will be like, well, you're begging the question. No, I'm not. I'm answering the problem. The problem caused from infinite regress, which is you can't get to now without going through forever. You can't have an effect without a cause. And if you look at the causes, they're just a chain of other effects. There was no cause, which is why I think there was a first cause. Because you can't have an infinite regress of effects. That means that the effects could never happen to begin with. They could never have gone. Anyway. So I'm an agnostic in that matter. That doesn't mean that I lean to the Christian God or the pagan God or even a knowledgeable entity at all. It's possible, and I'm open-minded to the idea that there is a God of some sort, but I'm also open to the idea that there may not be. Like if science says tomorrow or experience and verification of some sort can show that there is a God, then sure. But that would mean I would still have to judge it based on my set of values and principles, on what I consider to be the fundamental building blocks of ethics. What I believe to be, I would judge it based on the value of human life and how this God would treat its citizens, treat its people that it's created. I would judge it like that. I would judge it the same way I judge other people, and I would hold it to account in the same way I hold other people to account. So, yeah. At the same time, I understand that fundamentalism isn't the correct interpretation either, because I understand that they interpreted wrong. I get that as well. I get that I understand that there's more of a complicated, complex issue here in Christianity than meets the eye. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I have to say on that. If you want someone with an open mind that's open to being corrected, that's open to being told that he's wrong and then changing, because I have done that in the past. You can look in my blog and you can see, and you can look at the podcast and you can see that I clearly have changed my mind multiple times. If you're open to that kind of person talking about this and just looking at the best way that things can be, based on not my knowledge, but the knowledge of other people. If you're open to being challenged, if you're open to thinking differently, just for a little bit, to see if perhaps that way's better. Basically, if you're open to change and you want to know what the better ideas might be, or perhaps even teach me. You can teach me. It's not hard. I'm open to it. But if you are interested in listening to something like this, feel free. I'm not going to stop you. And once again, it's about the losers in the background. So yeah, see you on the flippity flop.